All right. Well, thank you for joining me today. As you can see, NCAA tournaments going on right now. First game to be played was UNC Willington versus Duke. Duke beat them 93-85. Following over to the next game that was played. Ooh, hang on. Sorry about this. Next game that was played was Butler versus Texas Tech. Butler beating them 71-61. Games on right now. We got UConn versus Colorado. UConn beating them 66-58. 2 minutes left in the second half. Over here, Iowa State versus Ian, 70-54. Games that just started not that long ago. We got Baylor and Yale. Baylor 19-17 with 9 minutes to go. Also, Virginia versus Hampton. It'll be a close match to 10. Coming over here again, we've got Kansas versus Austin at 3 o'clock. Going to be tipping off soon on TNT. Over here, we got Purdue and UALR at 3:30 on TBS. Miami versus Buffalo at 5:50 p.m. on Central Time on TNT. Chattanooga and Indiana at 6:10 Central on CBS. FGCU played in the first four, made a good appearance, so they advanced, and now they're going to play North Carolina at 6:20 Central Time on TBS. We also, coming on later on tonight, we also have Fresno State versus Utah at 6:27 on True TV. Following a little after that, we got Wichita State versus Arizona at 8:20 Central on TNT. Stony Brook versus Kentucky at 8:40 Central on CBS. Providence versus Southern California at 8:50 p.m. Central Time on TBS. And Gonzaga versus Seton Hall on True TV at 8:57. So be looking to watch those games. This Duke versus William. That game was pretty good, pretty close scoring game there. So wouldn't be surprised if we see another game get that close. Let's go into UConn and Colorado. Let's get a little look at possibly see what's going on. Okay, let me do this real quick, and then I'll get you into that game. Still showing to be 58-66 left on the clock. So, going to be a little good matchup there until we get farther down, get further into the game. I mean, if it lets me do this real quick, we can get a little look in the game. And it doesn't seem to be wanting me to go into the game. Okay, let's see if I can get it through this way. 66 still. Big run gives Husky second half lead. So trying to see if I can get you guys into this game. It'll look at what's going on, why Colorado's falling and UConn's winning. So trying my best to get us into this game, get you a look at what's going on. Let's go here. Good technology we have here in the studio. Let's go see if I can find it for you guys, see if we can find anything previous. We're going to show you this one. See what you guys. These are going to be the little highlights throughout the first game between Duke. Seeing if I can
welcome you back to our New York studios and Capital One Tournament Central. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Clark Kellogg, Kenny the Jet Smith, and Charles Barkley. Our first final of this tournament began. Well, we had the first four, obviously, but on Thursday, the first game in the books. and Duke just too much. A great second half by the Blue Devils.
Terrific second half. Dominated action in the paint, but also did a nice job getting to the free throw line. And Marshall Plumlee, can't say enough about him, a career-high 23. They had no answer for him, did the Seahawks, in terms of Plumlee in the paint area.
Yeah. 3 Blue Devils with at least 20 in this one, including Grayson Allen as well.
Well, yeah, Grayson Allen, and we expect Ingram to have, big games offensively, but, Plumlee, obviously a career high. He was the benefactor of the dribble penetration from Ingram and actually Grayson Marshall. And then he was able to hit the offensive boards. That's where I thought he had really excelled more than anything in this game, was the offensive boards that he was able to put back, give them extra possessions, because in a game that's going up-tempo, you have to finish your possessions on that end.
That's a team that shoots 68%.
Well, that was
the second half.
But that's all layups and dunks. Dribble penetration, just lob it up to Mr. Plumlee. He's the 22nd Plumlee kid to play in college, I might add. But just great coaching job by Krzyzewski, taking advantage of his size. Because you see in the second half, I guess probably at halftime he says we should use our physical advantage, because he scored all his points.
All right, well.
Why are people walking and biking in the subway?
We're not gonna have you guys watch that. Let's see what. Come on. There it goes. A little slow on the technology today. There we go. All right, still looking at the same score there. Seeing if we could get an update live from there. Trying to see if we can get that. Officially updated. Let's look at the official bracket. See what's going on here. Duke secured their spot. Seeing who will win between Yale and Baylor there. Also, Butler secured their spot in the bracket. Let's see, where was the other one that secured? Okay, I guess we're still waiting on there. Let's see what's still to come. I mean, you've got this game up here, UConn and Colorado. UConn leading the game at the moment. If they win, they will face either KU or Austin. Looking to be possibly KU to advance on. Still trying to see if we can get. Okay, there we go. 68-65. UConn's leading it. 30 seconds to go left on the clock. Still coming down pretty good here. Let's see if we can get you guys in to listen into the game. We're unable to get you. Okay.
But Colorado, give it again for coming back and being resilient. So here we go. UConn getting inbound to the backcourt. Each team with one timeout left. Possession arrow with Colorado should there be a tie-up. UConn leads by 3 to be inbounded now. Purvis, the trigger man. Gets it in the corner. Adams is trapped. Wiggles his way out of it, and UConn works it up with Gibbs in the front court, and now Colorado fouls.
All right, Colorado just fouled, so
2 free throws coming.
2 free throws coming for this, so it's most likely
Potentially purpose all these UConn
could be over for Colorado, but Colorado's not going to give up without a fight. As you can see, 24 seconds left on the clock there.
You've got an 85% foul shooter up there. Gibbs hit 2 a moment ago, looks down, dribbles the ball, now peers up at the iron. Rocks and fires, and he got it.
And he gets it.
Earlier, it bears repeating. You mentioned their free throw shooting.
So it's 69-65 when this updates. Both teams have one timeout to stop the clock. It's likely Colorado will stop it after.
This would give UConn a 5-point lead over Colorado.
So 5-point lead if they make it.
Free throw up, and Gibbs got them both. 70-65.
All right, 70-65. This will be updating. 70-65 on the clock.
Collier gets a high ball screen, dribbles left, goes to the rim, lays it in with the left hand.
All right, well, so you can hear what's going on there. Still getting a little crazy for this game. Let's look at the players.
Inbounding, 17.6 on the clock. And a delay of game warning on Colorado for King, stepping over the end line defensively.
Wow, that's an interesting call because it allows Colorado to set up its pressure. I mean, I know you can't do it again because there's 17 seconds. Who cares? That's an interesting call.
So 17 seconds left. UConn leading it there. Oops.
Now UConn will try to get it in. They're leading 70-67. 17.6 left. They get it into Hamilton at the free throw line. He passes up ahead to Gibbs. Gibbs dribbling around, and he is fouled. 14.2 to go.
Okay, foul.
Back to the line.
So back to the line for UConn. So 14 seconds to go. Still got 2
Change
timeouts.
their press breaker up
One
just a
timeout,
little bit,
UConn, one
threw the
timeout,
ball in the middle.
Oklahoma.
The
Still got
last
time to
4 or
stop
5
this
times
clock.
they've thrown the ball into the far corner, which really was dangerous for them. This time they got it in the middle, which allowed them to come out of the middle and up the far side to Gibbs.
Still getting
And
pretty.
it will be 2 free throws, but
2
first,
free throws.
that is 5
here.
fouls on Dominique Collier, so he will exit for it.
All right. Well, Colorado. One of Colorado's players has to exit. Trying to really get you guys into this. There we
16,000
go.
looking on at the sold-out Wells Fargo Arena as the first free throw drops through the net.
All right, so that makes it
Don't
71-67.
miss a free throw, do you?
Looks so calm and comfortable.
Yeah, just as a shot every single time.
Here comes the second
Gibbs
one.
has 10 points. He's only 2 of 9 from the floor. He's been great at the stripe. Second free throw in the air, and he got them both all net.
72-67, UConn still leading this game.
Akiazili in the front court. He drives inside, off the glass, but it's blocked. Scott gets it, he's stripped. UConn brings it up, and they're fouled with 4.2 to go. Purvis will shoot the free throws, and barring one of the craziest miracles ever, Connecticut is going to get the win here in Des Moines.
All right, as you heard there,
Looked like he
Connecticut automatically gets that win there.
You can only shoot Euro steps when you're shooting. I didn't know you could do it when you're trying to make a pass.
Still looking here, UConn, that game's over. 6:46 left on the clock for Iowa here. 76-62 over Ian. Baylor, this game still pretty good. Yale actually making an improvement here. 34-28 leading that game. Over here, Virginia 25-18 over the Hamptons with 4 minutes left. This game about to tip off, so be looking for that game. This game will take over after this game, so be ready for Kansas Jayhawks to take the court. So good matchups tonight, as you can see. North Carolina. This game here, people have been talking about Wichita State should not be ranked in number 11, but they are over 6 over Arizona. So still, yep, as you can see, 74-67. UConn will face either Austin Peay or Kansas, which they will have to await after till about 3:15 is tip off. And the game won't be over till about, let's see, about 5. About 5, yeah, because the next game for that is at 5. Yep, as you just seen, final score 74-67. UConn advances in the tournament by 2 their chances this year. So you can see UConn made their appearance here, waiting on Austin or Kansas to face them. This game here, Yale. So at the moment, if Yale still keeps a good lead there, Yale will actually face Duke. So getting a little crazy, but you know upsets are to happen this year. 28-18 on the score, about 3:35 left. So the winner of Hamptons and Virginia will face Butler, and so. Going to be getting a little crazy now. A lot of games firing up right now, so still games to come tomorrow as well, so don't get your hopes up. A lot of upsets are said to occur, so hoping that there's not going to be a lot of upsets, but it is possible. Let's just preview the Austin Peay and Kansas game coming up next on TNT, so if you'd like to watch it, see if it plays for you guys.
College basketball was up and down all. Basketball was up and down all season, but
Alright, well, looks like we are having some technical difficulties here, so trying to see if we could get you guys into it. You guys can watch it, but having a little unable to See if we can get you guys in here. Still wanting a picture with it.
College basketball was up and down all season, but Kansas, boy, they were consistent. Bill Self has it.
There it is. I think it's loading very slow, so looks like it's gonna try to bring up the picture for you guys.
The #1 overall seed in the entire tournament, taking on Austin Peay. It's in Tennessee, by the way. Big takeaway when you look at these teams. What sticks out? What storyline for you?
Well, to me, the storyline is that Kansas right now is the best team in America, or at least they.
All right. Well, you just heard. I'm not going to try to force it to play for you guys. So as you heard, about to tip off here. 77-67. Ions trying to make their lead against Iowa State. Holding on steady is Iowa State. Yale, this game here, going to be a good game to start watching. Yale's 34, Baylor 30, so getting to be kind of intense, but still, I mean, we're still in the first quarter, still another quarter to come after this. Virginia has a 10-point lead on Hamptons, 28-18, and so it's going to be a little crazy. This game's about 25 minutes away from tipping off, so get ready for that game coming up. I guess I kind of told you everything that I know at the moment. We might break in and give you a little update on the Iowa Iron score, so we'll probably break in at about, let's say about 4 o'clock, giving you guys the update on the 3 games that started, and we'll give you an update on Kansas. So be back here at about 4 o'clock, and we will give you an update on the game that I've just that are on right now, but maybe you just haven't watched them. So tune back in at about 4 o'clock. And we will give you a live update, short live update on the scores at that moment. Thank you guys very much for tuning in, and please come back and watch us. This is the live scores at the moment. UConn, Colorado finishing that 74-67. 5:08 left with Iowa State and Iron 77-67, so a 10-point lead there. Yale 36-30, and that is our sign. You guys have a wonderful day, and tune back in here at 4 o'clock for a live update. Thank you.